So hi everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you from the Olympiad Success family. So I am Aarti and I will be your host for today. So students, as we were discussing, today we are here for a demo and interaction program for grade 8 mathematics. And it's a combination of CBSE plus Olympiads preparation. All right, so like students, you would be knowing that Olympiad Success had been conducting Olympiad live classes, but then specifically CBSE plus Olympiads, we have started also. So Archana, to your question, this is in particular to the CBSE board only, right? And so what would be happening in this course? It's a long course, so 7 months course it is, and like it would be a really rigorous course wherein your CBSE preparation would be taken up through the book R.S. Agarwal, and Olympiad's preparation would also be there. Okay, so it's a combination of these two things, right? And hence we would be requiring, lot of support from your end, as well as we generally say in our demo sessions that the success of a student depends upon three important things, right? The first one being you yourself. Okay, so we would want equal dedication from your side. Your mentor and your parents would be helping you with everything, but then you also play a very important role, right? So these are the three important pillars for your success, correct? And so in this session, we would be, first of all introducing you to Tariq sir, who would be taking up your classes, entire classes for these 7 months, right? And I'm sure like few of you would be knowing Tariq sir as well. So he has been associated with us for quite a long time now, and there is this one special feature which Tariq sir provides to all the students who enrolls for his batches. So he is available on WhatsApp also. So a WhatsApp group is created with the students who enrolls for this batch. And if you have any doubts, you can ask on the WhatsApp group itself. So he would be available to you every time, right? So, and we really appreciate this by Tariq sir. It's a wonderful gesture by him. And after his introduction, Rajan sir would be taking up a small presentation about this course. Okay, so what all would be covered in this course, etc., etc. And after that, I will be taking you through a tour of the Olympiad Success platform. Okay, so basically in the tour, I would be explaining you like what all you would be getting once you enroll to this program. And after that, we would be having a short question and answer round. So if you have any doubts, you can write it down in the chat section and we would be answering all your doubts. Post the question and answer round, we would be starting with the demo session for which you all are here. Correct? And Archana, to your question, so how different it will be based on that to take a call on enrolling. So, Tariq sir, there would be a difference, right? Because we are catering to CBSE, but then if an ICSE student would want to enroll to this batch, would it be beneficial for him to enroll?
Yeah. To this particular question, in fact, we are going to follow the CBSE syllabus,
Right.
and the ICSE differs in, I think, 10% of the syllabus differ. 90% of the syllabus remains same. So still, there are many students who are from the ICSE board, and they are doing our courses, and they are getting great help. And in fact, during the classes, whatever be the difference, I take normally those topics also sometimes. If a student wish to ask doubt or question from that particular topic which is not here in CBSE, so most of the time I explain that also. So obviously, yes, from my side, if you are joining the course, it would be a great help to you, no matter from which board you are at.
Okay, thank you so much, Tariq sir, and I hope Archana, this would be answering your question. And now over to you once again, Tariq sir, for a brief introduction about you.
Okay, thank you, Arti ma'am. I hope I am audible properly.
Yes, sir, but a bit of network issue at your end, I believe. So your network connection is showing low right now.
Yeah. So yeah. So ma'am, please give me 2-3 more minutes so that I can fix
Sure,
that. Yeah,
sure,
I can
sure,
fix
sure.
that.
No
So please
worries. So
give me two, three
meanwhile,
more
we
minutes.
can Yeah, no worries. Meanwhile, we can take up the presentation. So Rajan sir, if you can share the screen and we can start with the presentation. Meanwhile, Tariq sir comes.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. So my screen is visible, ma'am?
It's still coming.
Okay. Is it visible?
Yes, now it is visible.
Okay, okay. Thank you for confirming. So firstly, students, welcome to the demo of class 8 Math CBSE plus Olympiad. Okay. So let me tell you about us, about Olympiad Success. So Olympiad Success is India's largest online platform for Olympiad exams. We have Olympiad live classes. In live classes, this is our third year. We have School Plus program. Students in School Plus program, we offer 8 courses: mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, spoken and written, both Vedic maths and also coding. Now, what else? We offer online CBSE plus Olympiad classes for grades 6 to 10. One-on-one preparation classes for International Mathematics Olympiad like SESMO, CMO, Hong Kong International Mathematics Olympiad, TIMO, Math Count, US Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, PRMO, and also JEE preparation classes. Now, these are the rank holder of Olympiad Success for session 2021. For session 21-22, we are compiling the result and we'll release soon. So we got 40 plus international rank 1, 70 plus top 5 international rank, and 120 plus top 10 international rank. And this year also we got many students in top 10. So about this course, students, there will be a group session. There will be 20 students and we will conduct on Zoom platform. 3 sessions per week. Days will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, MWF. Timing will be 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. So the session include mix of theory, practice question, doubt session, and we will also discuss previous year paper. And student, you will also get reading material practice question, which are available on the dashboard of Olympiad Success. And student will get a free access of Olympiad Success platform to practice topic-wise mock tests for math and reasoning both, logical reasoning. Okay, and student, we will referring to book R.S. Agarwal this year. Labels link I will share in the chat box. So the fees for this course is 16,650 and the course duration is 7 months. Okay, students, payment link is also I will share in the chat box. So the fee include online classes, daily reading notes and exercise, practice of previous year paper, and also access to Olympiad Success worksheet for math and logical reasoning. And students, if you enroll today, you will get free CREST Mathematics Olympiad, that is CMO exam. So to join this course, what you need a desktop or laptop with good internet speed and headphone. And student will be required to spend few hours every day to cope up with the curriculum. It is very important, students. So the live classes for this course will start from 8th April. Okay, so currently we have 30 students from 3,800 schools and we are catering in 35 plus countries. So this course is mainly focused on CBSE as well as Olympiad students. Okay, so this is about this course. Now over to you, Aarti ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rajan sir, for a detailed presentation. And now I would like to Tariq sir to give up a brief introduction about himself, and then I can give a tour of the Olympiad Success platform.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Now I hope that problem is not there.
Yes, sir, it's fine.
Yeah, good. So hi guys, myself Tariq Ahmed, and I have been in teaching profession for last 21 years. In fact, I started teaching in since 2002. So that is more than your age. And in fact, yeah, in fact I start classes from standard 8 and then take it up to graduation level. Okay, right now I'm taking 8, 9, and 10 at Olympiad Success platform. Many of our students just they have got good rank in just we have received the IMO result. And my son is also a student of Olympiad Success. He has secured 45th rank, international rank. He is in standard 9. So, what is planned for the class? In fact, for CBSE, we are going to focus on R.S. Agarwal book. So we will solve each and every question of R.S. Agarwal. Each and every question would be solved in the classroom. It's a 7-month-old duration we have. So we can solve. And apart from R.S. Agarwal, then gradually I will enhance the level of the content and then take it up to Olympiad level 2. Okay. So we will learn a lot of things from a standard 9 and a standard 10th, which is not important for your school examination, but those concepts are required to excel in Olympiad paper. So we have many worksheets, and that includes all the questions from a standard 9 and 10. So gradually I will enhance the level, and then we will learn all those things. Still in we are in the class 8, so we are going to learn a lot of things in coming 7 months. But many a time teacher explains a lot of things, but due to uh, no support from the students, the result we won't get many a times. So for that point I can say that from my end, from our end, you won't get any kind of complaint. We are always committed, we will put our effort. But if you are not helping us, not supporting us, not following my instructions, obviously then you may not get the desired result. So we hope all the students who will join us, they will be committed and they will listen to our instructions. And if, read my line, if you are following our instructions, no result is impossible for you. We will get top 100 rank internationally in Olympiad paper also. So that is the plan. Right now I'm just explaining a little bit. Later with time you will come to know about me. So 7-month journey we are having. So after the demo you can also judge about my skill. I hope you will enjoy. That's it from my side, Arti ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tariq sir. And I'm sure that the students would be enjoying your classes a lot, as they have been doing for the past 2 years now. And we have really got like good students, good international rank holders to the students whom you have taught. So students, one important thing which Tariq sir had mentioned and I too had told you, so equal participation. So these are the three important pillars for your success: you yourself, parent, and your mentor. So everybody would be putting in equivalent effort for your success. So we would want that you also put in 100% from your side, so that good results are obtained. And yes, so now kids, what I'll do is I'll just share my screen for you to take to the tour of the platform. All right. So what you have to do is, like, once you enroll to the program, you would be getting your credentials to log in. Okay. And just log in using your email ID and password. The internet connection seems to be low at my end as well, I believe. So I have to go to the dashboard. And what I have to do is, like, here you can see on the left panel, live classes. So this is really important for you. Just click on Mathematics Olympiad. So basically what happens is, under this list, subject list, you can see all the subjects for which you have subscribed. Okay. So I have subscribed to all the 8 subjects. Now, when I click on Mathematics Olympiad, all the topics would be listed over here. So these are the topics for your Olympiads preparation, right? So once you click any topic, you would be getting the reading material, practice questions, and answer keys. So these are available in the form of PDF. Once you click on the reading material, the PDF will open up. And here you can see the reading material for rational numbers. And we have given practice questions as well for all the topics. So once you click on that, the practice questions will come up. You like, solve these questions and mark your answers, and then you can later compare your answers with the answer keys given in the given on the dashboard itself. Okay, so here the answers are given. So this is the first thing which you would be getting. And once you click on the view schedule also, so here, like, a complete schedule has been mentioned, and what all we would be doing in which session. Okay, so it's a very structured schedule which we have created. So in which session you would be taught which topic, in which session we would be conducting tests, and so on. Okay, and now when I click on worksheet section, okay, so this is the free thing which you would be getting, right? And from the list you have to select math, because you are enrolling for mathematics. And here, or the list of all the worksheets would be coming. And these worksheets would be topic wise. So here you can see 81 entries at the bottom. So 81 worksheets would be there for you. So like for algebraic expressions and identities, there are 8 worksheets for you to attempt to. And in each worksheet, we do provide you 25 questions. So these are available in the form of examination. So you have to click on the start exam button, and then this exam window opens up. You have to click on the answer and move ahead, right? And once you're done with the examination, you have to click on the finish button, and your exam will be submitted, and you would be getting your answer key as well. So here you can see the question, the options, the correct answer, and your answer, and even the explanation is given. So in case if you would want to access the answer keys once again, what you need to do is click on the performance tab. And here you can see the list of all the worksheets which you have attempted. Okay. And once you click on the view button, you would be shown the summary of the examination. And once you click on the review button, you would be shown the answer key. Okay. So these are the two important tabs which you must, once you enroll for these classes, you must utilize them fully. So the live classes and the worksheets where you can access all the content. Okay. So now I'll stop my screen share. And now students, if you have any doubts, can you write it down in the chat section for us to answer?
Anyone have any doubt? Please write in the chat box.
And meanwhile, Rajan sir, if you have the links available, you
Yes,
can
yes,
paste it
sure,
in the
ma'am.
chat section for the students to copy. Yeah. So students, come on. Now each one of you have turned off your video also. I cannot see anyone, a single student. The class needs to be interactive.
Yeah, correct. Earlier, one student, I think Nikhil, he had turned on the video.
Yeah, there were 2-3 students earlier, and
Okay.
now everybody has turned off their videos.
Why?
Thank you, Anika. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
good.
So any questions coming up to your mind related to this program or the platform, anything, you can ask us right away.
Okay, everything is clear, students, then?
Yes, I believe so, Rajan sir.
Yeah,
Maybe we can ask
so,
just 2-3 questions and we can start with the session
yes,
then.
yes. Sure, ma'am. So students, can anyone let me know, like, on which days we have the class? You can write in the chat box the days on which we have the class.
On which day?
Okay. I got one answer: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay. And what is the timing for the classes? Can anyone tell timing? Okay, 5:30 to 6:30. Okay. Yes, Naika, it's not 5 to 6, it's 5:30 to 6:30. Okay. Okay, so I think it is clear. So Artimam, I think we can begin with the session.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, over to you, Tariq sir. I think we can start with the session.
Okay, thank you, Rajan. So today I'm going to explain all of you about one of the topic which is one of the important topic for higher classes. In fact, we learn in standard 8 for the first time, but we use it till we keep on learning mathematics, and that is factorization. So how many of you have idea about factorization here? Anyone? You can write. Still I'm able to see your chat. You can write yes or no. Come on, I'm waiting. Then I will start explaining the things. Okay, Sakshi is saying no. What about others? Okay, Inika saying no. Good. So I'm going to explain what is factorization, and we will learn some questions. In fact, this is said that factorization is the backbone of higher mathematics. See, What is the importance of backbone in human's body? What is the importance? Without backbone, we can't do anything, correct? So we depend on our backbone. Similarly, factorization is the backbone of mathematics, correct? We remain stable. Okay.
And sorry, sir, to interrupt in between, Tariq sir, you can even unmute the kids if if you would want to communicate, so you can do that. Okay. And
Yeah.
I'll ask, yeah. And Rajan, there is
Rajan,
another idea of yours, right? Yeah, Rajan, if you can
Yes, sir.
make co-host to that idea as well.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Okay.
okay. Factorization. So factorization is a process of splitting bigger polynomials into smaller polynomials and express them in the form of product. This we can say about factorization. So in factorization, normally we get one higher polynomial. So our purpose is to break that polynomial into a smaller polynomials. Okay. You can ask this question later after my demo class. You will again get some time to speak or to clear your doubt. Okay. Right now, focus on the demo which I am explaining right now. This is from the math part. So factorization is a process where we break bigger polynomials into a smaller polynomial and always try to express them in the product of two or more polynomials. Now see, try to understand it by example. Like x square. So the meaning of x square is this is a polynomial and it has, what is the degree of this polynomial? Who is going to tell me? Anybody has idea? What is the degree of this polynomial? How many of you have idea about the degree of polynomials? Good, good. Yeah, okay, good. So it's of degree 2. So we can write this and this as x into x. So x square means x into x. So now we are able to express this x square, a degree 2 polynomial, in the product of two degree 1 polynomial, that is x. So we can say that x square is factorized. This is the simplest factorization. Okay, if we talk about x cube, obviously we can express it like x into x into x. So this is a cubic polynomial, degree 3. A polynomial having degree 3 is called cubic. So we are able to express this in the product of three linear polynomials x. When degree is 1, that is known as linear. Degree 2 is known as quadratic and degree 3 is known as cubic. So we are able to express this cubic polynomial in the product of three linear polynomials. Fine. Okay. Now see the other one, x square plus 2x. How this one is different from the previous two questions or previous two examples. First of all, try to understand that. In the first example, I wrote only one term. In the second example also, I wrote only one term. While in this example, there are two terms. Two terms are there. So our purpose is we have to factorize. The questions will read factorize. So what we have to do? You have to take the common out of this term and this term. The number or the variable which is common, that we have to take out. Here in x square and x, one x is common. So we can take x out. If we are taking x common from them, then here, after taking x from here, only one x will remain, then plus sign. And since we have taken this x out, so here 2 will remain. So if you are able to see, this is expressed in x into x plus 2. So two polynomials are there. One is x, other one is x plus 2. And there is product sign, into sign in between these two polynomials. So this is factorized because the basic purpose of factorization is to break the bigger polynomial into a smaller one and express them in the product form. So x square and 2x, the bigger one, then we are able to find one linear, that is x only, then other one is x plus 2, and then both are in the product form. So this is factorized. See another example. X square minus 7x plus x cube. Here I have written three terms. Three terms are here. So again, here it was two term, here one term, one term. So we have to follow the same rule. First of all, to factorize, we have to find out which number or variable is common. Whatever common there, we have to take it out. Here out of x square, 7x and x cube, x is common. So take that x common. After taking x common, we will get x here, then minus 7 here, and then x square here. If you are able to see it clearly, that between x and this x minus 7 plus x square, into sign is there. So one polynomial is this one, other polynomial is this one. This is linear polynomial. This is quadratic polynomial because degree 2, and the product sign is there. So we can say that this is factorized. From here, factorization begins. Okay, so the first rule we are learning, to factorize, we need to take common. So I'm going to write that here. What is the first rule of factorization? First rule of factorization, this is take out the common number or variable from all the terms. From here, the factorization begins. Okay. One simple question I am writing. 7x cube minus 21x square plus 35x. Factorize this. I am waiting for your answer. See who is going to answer it correctly. It's a simple question. You need to factorize this. 7x cube minus 21x square plus 35x. You can write the first factor only. If you are not able to write all, just tell me the first factor. If you are going to break it into two factors, what would be the first one, the simplest one? Here three terms are there. So we have to focus on all the terms and we need to find out the common, the number or the variable which is common there. So out of 7, 21 and 35, yes, 7 is common, correct? Out of 7, 21 and 35, 7 is common. Out of x cube, x square and x is common. So take 7x out, means 7x as common. After taking 7x from here, x square will remain. We have taken this 7 out, x from here. So x square will remain. Then minus, we have to read the table of 7. 7 3 are 21. So here, after taking 7 out, 3 will remain. 1x we have already taken out. So other x will remain. Then plus sign. 7 5 are 35. So here 5 and x we have already taken out. So the factor is this one. 7x into x square minus 3x plus 5. This is the answer. And this is factorized into two polynomials. One is 7x, other is x square minus 3x plus 5. I'm writing another one for you to solve. 2x4 minus 16x cube plus 8x square. Factorize. I'm still waiting for your answer. Let's see who is going to answer this. Anyone? I'm waiting. See, I believe in interaction. In my classes, students normally speak and they interact with me. I hope one simple example I have given you, you can answer it very easily. So please tell me the answer. I'm able to see a name: Nandini, Tejas, Raya, Johit, Shalu. Anybody can answer? Or if you are not getting the thing properly, tell me, I will explain that again. What you have to do? You have to first of all see, this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term. Okay, 2x x square, first step. 2 into x square. Good? Correct. So out of 2, 16 and 8, 2 is common. Out of x to the power 4, x cube and x square is common. X square is available at all the three places. So we can take 2x square out. 2 and x square out. Okay? 2 and x square, not x. 2x square. The lowest degree is x square. X square, cube and 4. Out of these three, x square is the lowest degree. So take that x square out. When we will take x square and 2 from here, here x square will remain minus 2 8 ja. Here x will remain, then plus 2 4 ja 8. X square we have already taken out. So this is the correct answer. 2x square, x square minus 8x plus 4. We are able to factorize this. Okay, writing another one. 15x cube minus 35x to the power 5. Factorize. In fact, I'm writing simplest equations right now. Waiting for the answer. Out of 15x cube and 35x to the power 5, what is the common you are able to see out of numbers and variables? Who is going to answer? Out of 15 and 35, which number is common? Out of 15 and 35. In which table 15 and 35 both come? Correct, 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 Prerna. So out of 15 and 35, 5 is common. Correct? 15 comes in the table of 5, 35 comes in the table of 5. So 15 and 35, 5 is common. And out of x cube and x5, x to the power 3 has the lower degree. So x3 is available here also. If we take x5, x5 is present here, but it is not present here. So we cannot take the highest degree out. We can take the lowest degree out. So out of x cube and x5, x cube is common. Then 5 3 ja, and then 5 7 ja 35. X cube we have already taken out. Here, after taking x cube, x square will remain. So finally, 5x cube, 3 minus 7x square. This is factorized. So from here, the factorization begins. To factorize many a time, because there is not only one rule, there are different rules to factorize. In different situations, we apply different rules. So some questions are factorized using identity also. So I'm going to show you some factorizations by the use of identity. A square minus B square identity. Everyone has idea about this one? Who is going to tell me what is the formula? Okay, how 3 comes in the second step? See, 15x cube minus 35x5. Inika, just see. Out of 15 and 35, 5 is common. And then out of x cube and x5, x cube is common. Now you have to find out. Read the table of 5. How many times you are able to get 15 in the table of 5? So 5 1 ja 5, 5 2 ja 10, 5 3 ja 15. If it is 20 here, then 5 4 ja 20. So we can write 4. If it is 25 here, so 5 5 ja, so we can write 5. Since in the question I have written 15, so 5 3 ja, so we will write 3 here. X cube is already taken out. 3 is left here, minus. Then read the table. 5 7 ja 35. So out of 5 and 35 here, since we have taken 5 common, so 7 will remain. From here also, x cube we have already taken out. So x square will remain. 5x cube, 3 minus 7x square. Inika, do you get it? Or is still doubt? Yes or no? If you have a still doubt, I can give you another example. Okay, fine. Inika, fine. Okay. Now I'm asking this identity. A square minus B square. Who has memorized? This was there in standard 7. No, Shalu, sorry. See, I'm not asking about A minus B whole square. The formula which you are telling me, that is for this one. A square minus 2AB plus B square. I'm asking about A square minus B square. And see clearly, this is different from A minus B whole square. Okay. So what is the identity? Yeah, now this is correct, Salu. So A plus B into A minus B. This is the identity. Another identity, this one. And one more is A plus B whole square. This is A square plus 2AB plus B square. So these are the 3 identities. Right now I am going to write some questions based on the first one, A square minus B square. See, 25x square minus 49y square. And we have to factorize this one. We need to factorize. Okay. So what we have to do? We can write this 525x square as 5x whole square and this as 7y whole square. Now see, this is A and this is B. So we can say A square minus B square. And A square minus B square has the formula A plus B, A minus B. One time plus, another time minus. So we can write 5x plus 7y into 5x minus 7y. Okay. So now it is factorized. Now see, earlier the degree was 2. Now it is simplified into 2 polynomials. Both are of degree 1 and the product sign is there. So we can say that this polynomial is factorized. Factorization is a process where we split the bigger polynomial into a smaller one and expressing them in the form of product. Okay, another one. 81a square minus 121b square. I am waiting. Who is going to answer it correctly? What is the factorization for this one? 81a square minus 121b square. Let me find out who is going to answer it correctly. I'm waiting. It's a simple one based on this one, the previous example. First, you can write this 81a square as, tell me, 9a whole square. Then this one as 11b whole square. Yes, not 12b. Shalu? So 9a square minus 11b is whole square. Now one time plus, another time minus. So 9a plus 11b into 9a minus 11b. Good. Another question I'm writing. Simple one. 225 x square minus 289 y square. See, there should be memory of all the perfect square numbers till at least 25. You must have that memory. So 225 is a square of 15 square. I'm helping you. This is the square of 15 and this is the square of 17. Now solve it. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the correct answer. Let us see who is going to answer it correctly first. Good, Charan. One answer I got. Enika also. Okay. So we can write 15x whole square minus 17y whole square. So one time plus, another time minus. Okay. Now this is factorial. Okay. One more. Simple one. 100a square minus 49b square. Factorize this. This is the simplest one. 100a square minus 49b square. Ten a plus 7b, Inika, 10a minus 7b. Good. Waiting for other answers. Good, Charan. Okay. So 10a whole square minus 7b whole square. So one time plus, another time minus. And this is factorized. We are able to see this was a complicated polynomial now expressed into two simple polynomials and express them in the form of product. And this is the purpose of factorization. Okay. What about this one? A b cube, right? And then a cube b. Factorize this one. AB cube minus a cube b. So what is the first rule of factorization? If there is anything common, we have to keep that in mind always. If there is anything common, we need to take that common out. So out of AB cube and a cube b, we are able to see one a common and one b common. So first of all, take AB common. When we will take AB out, here the b square will remain because we have already taken a. After taking 1b from here, b square will remain. Then minus sign. From here, after taking 1a out, here a square will remain and b we have already taken out. So the other factor would be b square minus a square. And this is on this identity, it can break further. So we can write AB and then here b plus a into b minus a. Now see, this is factorized in 4 factors. 1, 2, b is the third one and a is the fourth one. So there are 4 factors. So this is factorized and all the factors are expressed in the form of product. Okay. 7x cube minus 7x cube minus 175 y square x. See, I have written one polynomial and we need to factorize. In fact, these two questions based on both the principle, we have to use The first rule, take out the common if there is anything common. And the second rule, using this identity. Both are mixed in this one also. See how. Out of 7 and 175, 7 is common. Out of x cube and x, 1x is common. So take it out. So we are able to find out 7x as common. Here, after taking the common out, x square will remain. Then minus, when we divide this 175 by 7, okay, we will get 25 here. Inika, the question, the doubt which you asked, how earlier you asked how 3 comes. So here it is 25, correct. 25y square. Now we have to break it. 7x, this is x square. This 25y square can be written as 5y whole square. 5y whole square. Now this is on the form a square minus b square. It will break more. 7x, x plus 5y into x minus 5y. Now this is factorized. Fine. Okay. So one more. 1000 x to the power 1000 x to the power 2 minus 160 y square. 160 y square. Or I can write here instead of 160, 90 y square. Try it. I'm waiting. Who is going to answer it correct? Out of 1090, what is common? 10 is common. You can get 10 out. So after taking 10 common, it is 100x square minus 9y square. Then 10. Here we can write this as 10x whole square minus 3y whole square. And then we have to use the identity a square minus b square. So 10, we can write 10x plus 3y and then 10x minus 3y. Now this is factorized. 10x plus 3y, 10x minus 3y. Okay. Now on that identity, 25x square plus 49y square minus 70xy. Okay. Now see, this question is based on this identity a minus b whole square. And its formula is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Or we can write a square minus 2ab plus b square. Both are equal. Okay. So what I'm going to do, write this 5x whole square. This can be written as 7y whole square. Then we want 2ab term, 2ab, and 2ab will definitely contain 2. 2 must be there. So write 2. Now see, it would be a and it would be b. See in the identity, a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. So a this one and b this one. So 2a is in fact 5x and b is in fact 7y. After multiplication, you can find out its value. You will get that which is written in the question, 70xy. 7 5 ja 35, 2 ja 70xy, 70xy. Okay. So a square plus b square minus 2ab. So it can be written as a minus b whole square, means 5x minus 7y whole square using the identity. And this can be written as 5x minus 7y into 5x minus 7y. Fine. Okay, based on this example, I'm writing another one. Please tell me 9a square plus 16b square plus 24ab. Factorize this one. 9a square plus 16b square plus 24ab. Factorize this and tell me the answer. I'm waiting. Let us see who is going to answer it correctly. Not getting. See what you can write here. This can be written as 3a whole square. Then this can be written as 4b whole square. Then 2 into 3a into 4, 2a, 2 into 3a into 4b. This is a and this is b. After multiplication, see 4 3 are 12, 2 are 24 ab we are able to get. So this is on the identity a plus b. See, the sign is plus here. In the previous one, it was minus. Now it is plus. So it will follow the identity a plus b whole square. So 3a plus 4b whole square means 3a plus 4b into 3a plus 4b. Okay. Okay. One question from the Olympiad, a simple one. I'm going to write it here. 7mn m square minus n square upon 9m m plus n. Evaluate the value of this. This is a question from some year Olympiad paper. See, we can write 7m n. This can be factorized further. It can split more using the identity a square minus b square. So one time plus, another time minus. A plus b, a minus b. Leave it. It is already in the simple form. Now this is going to cancel this. M is going to cancel this. So the remainder is 7n m minus n by n. This is the final answer. One more question from some years Olympiad paper. 16 x to the power 4 minus 81 y to the power 4 upon 3x upon 2x minus 3y. We have to find the value of this expression. So first of all, we need to factorize. It has degree 4. We can write 4x square whole square. Here 9y square whole square. It is already in the simplest form, 2x minus 3y. Now using the identity a, suppose 4x square is a and 9y square is b. So a square minus b square. So we need to follow this identity a square minus b square. One time plus, another time minus. So 4x square plus 9y square and then 4x square minus 9y square upon 2x minus 3y. Now what we are able to see that we can further break this expression. It can be break more, split more. So how? 4x square plus 9y square. Here 2x square minus 3y square upon 2x minus 3y we can write 4x square plus 9y square. Here 2x plus 3y using the same identity, and 2x minus 3y upon 2x minus 3y. This will cancel. So the answer will remain 4x square plus 9y square into 2x plus 3y. So as I said earlier, that factorization is the backbone of higher mathematics. Without good knowledge of factorization, most of the time our calculations become difficult. That's why we have to learn in a standard 8. We learn it for the first time. Obviously, it takes some classes. In few classes, you will go through this and it would be fine to everyone. So that is enough from me today, from my side.
Yes, thank you, Tariq sir,
Rajan.
for the wonderful session. So students, you can write in the chat box how was the session. Just let us know.
The students are in fact shy today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think so also. So,
Mm.
okay. So students, in the chat box, I have shared one link. Okay. Please save this link, copy and save somewhere. So, okay. We got one response. The session is very good. I understood everything. Okay. Thank you, Naika, for the wonderful comment. So students, in the chat box, I'm sharing the link again. Please save this. Okay. So to join this course, you can, this link will help you. Okay, students. So now we will meet you in the live classes, and hope you all enjoy today's session. Okay. And now Tariq sir will meet you in the live classes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Tariq sir, for the wonderful session. Thank you, kids. Thank you, everyone. Good evening. Bye bye.
Bye.